really need to get a car mount, bro. I keep trying to video this and then my phone just keeps falling when I try to set it up. But basically, I've had a lot of conversations this week. I mean, really these past like 2 weeks where, you know, a lot of people are just saying that the reason that they're not making a lot of progress, it comes down to time, you know, finding something that is going to fit their schedule, but at the same time, also, you know, they blame it a lot on motivation because, you know, when you're busy and you're tired, you're not going to have a lot of motivation to go do things. And while I totally understand that, motivation is just so fleeting, bro. Like, if it all came down to, you know, us trying to do things when we were motivated, for sure, you know, it would work for that short period of time because everything's easy when motivation's high. But the problem is you're never going to be able to stay motivated and stay hungry every single day. I mean, it's the truth, the honesty. Oh, there's a cop. I gotta put my phone down. Yeah, there's a cop right there. My gym is like literally right across from a police station, which is kind of stupid, but anyway, the whole motivation thing, man, like I'm going to the gym right now. It's Saturday at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. I've got like 2 birthday parties to go to tonight. I don't know why March is like so busy with birthdays with people I know, but that's the case. So I've got 2 birthday parties tonight. I've been working all day. It's Saturday. It's a beautiful day out. I would love to go like hit the driving range right now, go, you know, or even go golf, go sit outside, go on a walk, whatever. But you know what? I'm going to the gym. I'm not motivated to be here right now. I just pulled up in the parking lot and I'm not motivated to be here, but I hit 4 workouts every week and I've got 3 in so far this week. So it's time for me to hit my 4th. It's just how it is. You know, I am the person that is getting their workouts in every week, no matter what's going on in my life. And I know a lot of people say that, oh, you know, they work a lot, they're busy. Dude, I get it. I'm working probably 15 or more hours every single day. You know, I mean, granted, I talk a lot about sleep, and my sleep hasn't been great lately because I've been working so much, but it is what it is. That's my point, though. No matter how I'm feeling, no matter what's going on in life, I've become the person that it is now non-negotiable that I'm at least going to hit my workouts at some point in the week, that I'm going to get my meals in, that I'm going to pretty much eat the same, you know, not the same thing, but eat clean the whole week, no matter if it's me going out to eat tonight for one of the birthdays or, you know, whatever it is. It's just, you have to become this person that no matter of motivation, no matter what emotions you're feeling, no matter what is going on up here in your head, that you are still going to do the same things, that you are still going to do the task at hand and get closer to your goal. All right, lift was very successful. Great legs and shoulders day. See, every time like I don't feel like lifting and then I get it in, I'm like, damn, like that was a good workout. It feels so much better just actually doing it whenever you don't want to do it. It makes like the end result just feel so much better. But now I'm probably going to roll through the car wash. My car has literally not been washed since probably the fall. Like, I would say like 6 months ago, bro. So let's go get a car wash. I'm probably going to talk to you guys a little bit more in the car wash. I want to finish the combo earlier. Last time I was in this car wash, my damn license plate got knocked off in the wash, and then I couldn't find it, so I had to come back in here. I had to wade through like a foot of muddy, soapy car wash water and try to find it, and I finally found it. So let's hope that doesn't get knocked off again. But I do want to finish the conversation earlier. So just talking about like becoming that guy that doesn't need the motivation. Really the only way that you're going to get to that point is by using the motivation whenever you have it, but also when you don't have it, doing things anyway. And I know that that sounds so fucking simple, but it's obviously a lot harder than it actually sounds, or people would just do it. But it's really just making a plan, like having a schedule, having a routine, sticking to it, and having a set list of numbers. Like, okay, you know, for instance, today I said I hit 4 workouts a week, so I have to get this one in. So I went. You know, it's not that I said like, oh, I have to lift Saturday. No, I have to get this 4th workout in. So at some point, it was either today or tomorrow, and I'd rather get it out of the way and do it today. So, sorry, that's loud as shit. But you get the point. Like, whenever you don't feel like it, still go to the gym. Whenever you feel like slipping up on meals, don't slip up on meals. Stay on it. And that sounds so fucking simple, but the problem is people still give in, and then they, you know, they listen to the voice in their head. They act with emotions. They don't have a plan to stick to something. Willpower is great, but you can't rely on willpower every single time, because that's what happens. You mess up and then things don't go as planned because you just try to willpower something. You have to also have a plan, have structure. All right, let's make sure I still have a license plate real quick. Let's go. It survived this time. Anyway, as I was saying, you can't just rely on pure mentality and willpower every single time, because there's going to be times where you don't have that. That's what you've been trying to do for years, is when you don't have the motivation, just push through and go. And there's a reason why it's not working. Lay out some structure, have a system for yourself. When you have both things to fall back on, whenever you have something that says, all right, I go to the gym this day at this time right after work, that gives you something to follow and some structure. But then at the same time, if shit happens, if life happens and you end up having to stay late at work, or you miss that day, then you have willpower as a backup to try to push through and still get that workout in. Or even, you know, the beautiful thing with like the 4-day split is just move it to another day and you're totally fine. It is just compounding those wins daily. And I have mentioned this multiple times, but the way that I've started to look at things is like, if every time that you do a workout, you put one of yourself into a room, and let's just say you hit 50 workouts in a row without missing like a scheduled time or a scheduled date. And then so you go and you decide one day, you're like, man, I really want to skip today. You know, obviously if you're sick or something big happens, obviously, you know, just skip. Okay, there's more important things in life. But in the general sense of things, if you're just going to skip because you don't feel like going, I want you to think about that you have to go into that room full of 50 of you and tell them that you cannot do exactly what they have already all done. What they have already all done, you suddenly can't do it today, just because you don't feel like it. So I just want you to think about that. That always gets me going, because I think about what I would call myself if I walked into a room full of 50 of me and just said, I don't feel like it today. I would call myself a bitch. 100%. I would call myself a bitch. So yeah, just think about that. But the biggest thing again is have willpower, have structure. It's a combination of both. The mental toughness isn't something you just wake up with one day. It is something that you compound over and over and over again until your willpower is pretty much bulletproof. I mean, honestly. So compound those things, set up a workout structure, and you're gonna be totally fine. But yeah, that kind of sums this one up, guys. So I'll leave it at that. I might leave a shot of my car in or something. I really need to get coilovers and lower it. So my stance is kind of shit. Don't flame my stance, but I'll show you the whip. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.